The abundance mindset will keep you broke. Last year in April, I lost $18,000. But before I tell you how I lost that money, I want to tell you how abundant I used to be. Back when I used to run my previous coaching business, Developer Pro, one of my competitors funnel hacked me and it created some sort of automation that was booking calls on my calendar non-stop. Every single thing that we've tried to block this guy didn't work. So I decided to start charging $5 per sales call. That means a prospect is gonna pay me $5 to get on a phone with my closer. Very few people can say they have that type of abundance. Most of the time, you would pay for a sales call. And that's how I wanna frame this. I used to be extremely abundant. I used to have so many leads that I couldn't handle them. Now, when I started this business in January 2025, I wanted to get a leg up. So I decided to join Charlie Morgan's program, Easy Grow, because I wanted to get access to his systems. Actually, I already pirated his program, so I had access to his systems, but I wanted the coaching from his team. So I spent $10,000 on that program, and over the next 3 months, I spent around $8,000 in software costs, email infrastructure, VAs, etc., etc. So altogether, $18,000 were spent on starting this new business. After 10 or 15 iterations with the email sequences and whatever, Charlie's team didn't have any more feedback for me. But I remember I used to be very abundant. I just kept telling to myself, hey, another test and another test. This test is going to work for sure. I was extremely confident and I was extremely abundant in my mindset. I felt like I got this. It's not a big deal. There's nothing that can stop me. But then one day, I say to my business partner in a call, man, I feel like I'm stupid. And he said, I feel like I am stupid. I basically realized I poured $18,000 to start this new business, to get access to this collection of systems, having this abundance mindset where I'm in between two businesses and I shouldn't be abundant, especially in my thinking, because I have limited resources. I just stopped Developer Pro. Sure, it still brings me some income now, but I'm not surrounded by inbound leads anymore, by leads ready to buy. And I was spending that money thinking that that is the case, thinking that somehow, miraculously, I will become super famous in the industry right away because of my experience with my coaching business and the fact that I have real world experience running a coaching business. I thought that everything's gonna just click, boom, 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 boom. And it wasn't like that. And I lost $18,000 in 3 months. Another moment when I realized that the abundance mindset is total bullshit is when I met my current girlfriend, Anna, which I think we will get married maybe next year. To give you some context again, before I met her, I was setting up 2-3 dates a day. I had a DM setter on my Tinder that was running my DM setting script. And I had an abundance of women coming through. I look good, have a nice car, getting chicks wasn't a problem for me. And Anna, my girlfriend, she was late, 20 minutes. And I said to myself, you know what, fuck this. I'm not gonna wait. I have stuff to do. And I left. I told her, hey, I'm sorry, I'll see you around another time. I left and then she called me. She stepped on her pride. As a woman, that's very tough. You don't really see women doing this. So she stepped on her ego, on her pride. She called me. She told me to come back. I went back and I'm so happy that I didn't have this fucking abundance mindset with her because she's literally the best thing that ever happened to me. Now I realized what it means to have the right woman next to you. Like, I cannot believe how you can be an entrepreneur without having a partner next to you. And I'm not talking about someone paying the rent or whatever, but someone that can push you. And there's nothing that can push you like a woman. I didn't believe this to be true before, but after I met her, I finally understood. I never even wanted to get married before I met her. But that goes to show you that in this situation, if I would have been abundant, I would have lost her. The things that you want to make $1 million a year. That is extremely fucking rare. That is not abundant at all. Those things are very scarce. That's why everybody wants them. So having this abundance mindset actually is just a way for you to be groomed by other course sellers, by other business gurus into buying their programs at the end of the day. Because this is just a way to brainwash you so you can be easily manipulated towards buying their products and services, because you cannot make someone buy from you if you tell them that they shouldn't be abundant, they should be scarce. When you start thinking like a CEO, you start looking at every single resource and you start managing it differently. And you cannot do that when you are abundant, because when you are abundant, and maybe you can relate to this, when you're abundant, you don't really push in the sales calls. You are probably running a B2C business. And whenever someone gives you a price objection, you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to get another lead. So you don't push. You don't handle the spouse objection. You are posting now, let's say, a video on YouTube. And you know that you should create content that changes beliefs. But you stay abundant and say, hey, I'm going to make the content that I like. I'm going to give away tips. I'm going to be abundant. And then clients will come to you. And they are not. Once you start making $30,000 per month, you start saying stupid shit like money doesn't buy happiness or money isn't everything. Because you are able to cover all your basic needs and you probably have a runway of a year or two, you start taking your foot off the gas and you start like relaxing, being more calm, while your competition is pushing their foot, they are spamming that foot on the gas and they are coming after your neck. If your business works right now, there's no guarantee that you'll be making 10, 20,000 forever. You cannot coast. So you always need to be extremely aggressive and understand that everyone, all of your competitors are fighting for the same resource, for the same eyeballs, for the same attention. And when you are abundant, you're just like a monk, but you cannot be a monk in a capitalistic society. You need to be aggressive. And listen, if you're watching this video, you're probably at $10,000, $20,000 per month and you want to scale to 50. You have an offer that works, you figured out a marketing channel, but you're not really happy with how your business operates. If that's the case, I want to invite you to jump on a sales call with me. So this is for you if you're making at least $10,000 to $20,000 per month, you have a proven offer, and you want to scale. If that's the case, there's a link in the description of this video. I want you to click it and book a call with me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.